Uh, in this video, we are going to look at a question on indices. We are told to simplify this and then we have to leave our answer as a common fraction. We can obviously see that all the numbers, they are all raised to a certain exponent. Therefore, the question is addressing the topic of indices. Now, what we need to do, since you are working with exponents, we have to write 32 as a product of its prime factors. The same with 8 and also 12. I can show you how to do that with a calculator. What you do, you let's put it on. Let's write 36 as a 32 as a product of its prime factors. You punch 32 and then you press equal. Okay, you cannot see it, but yeah, you press equal and then you press second function, and then you can see this button here at the top there. There's fact for factors, and then you press that. Therefore 32 as a product of its prime factors, we get that. So what you are going to do, we now write 2 to the power 5, and then we multiply by that x, and then we have, now here what you are going to do, we are going to raise each of these two numbers to that exponent. Then you're going to have 3x minus 1 over 8 as a power. We know it is 2 to the power 3 raised to the power x minus 1. Underline that. Or we can also write 12 as a product of its prime factors, so that we can have 2 to the power 2 times 3. Some steps I'll skip them. How I got this to the power 2, we know that 12 is equal to 4 times 3. 3 is a prime number, 4 is not a prime number. Therefore the 4 should be written as a prime number, and we can write 4 like that. Therefore 2 is a prime number. That is how this came about. Now after that, what we now need to do, we can divide this by 1. Since you are multiplying by that fraction, then what you are going to do, we are going to have the same denominator here with the numerator. So therefore we are going to have 2 to the power 5x times now these 3 should be multiplied by the two numbers in the brackets. Then we are going to have 2 to the power 3x minus 3, and then I have to multiply this again by 3 to the power x minus 1. Now all this 1 times that, I just get 2 to the power 3x minus 3, everything over this, and I'm going to multiply this x by that, and also not really, yeah, multiply the 2 and the x, and then the 3 should be raised to the power x. Then I'll have 2 to the power 2x, and then 3 to the power x. Now what we know here, maybe let me simplify the numerator first. Then we have 2 here, we have 2. Now we know if we have 2x times 2, let's say x again, what we do, we write the same to the base, and the exponents, we add them. We add the two exponents. So that's what we have to do here. We write this 2, which is the base, and then we write 5x plus 3x minus 3, and then you're multiplying by that, which is 3x, that everything over that minus 3, and then we divide everything by this, which is 2 to the power 2x, and then multiply by 3 to the power x. Sorry. Now what we are going to do here, we write these 2 5x plus 3x, we get 8x, and then minus 3, we write my x properly, and then multiplying this by 3 to the power x minus 1. Now this, what we have here, this denominator, remember we are dividing this fraction by this, is the same as saying if we have 3 over 2, that's the fraction, and we're dividing that fraction by 2. So what we know is that this is the same as saying 3 over 2 times the reciprocal of that, which is 1 over 2, so that we can have 3 over 4. So that is the same thing that we have to do here. So we are now going to divide this by this times that. Then you are now going to have 2 to the power 2x multiply by that, which is 2 to the power 3x minus 3, and then we multiply that by 3x. Now what we can see here, we have to simplify this. Let me have that 2 to the power 8x minus 3, and then we have 3x minus 1 over, now here I have to write the same denominator, the same base, and then I have to add the exponents, 2x plus 3x minus 3, and then we are multiplying by that, which is 3 to the power x. Now here what you are going to do, you are going to have 2 to the power 8x minus 3, and then you're multiplying by 3 to the power x minus 1, and then here we now write our 2x plus 3x, we get 5x, and then minus 3, we're multiplying by 3 to the power x. Now here, what we now need to know here, when you divide these two, the bases are the same, therefore we subtract the exponents. So we write the same base, which is 2, and then we subtract the exponent. So we write 8x minus 3 minus, open brackets, 5x minus 3. The same again here, we are dividing this by that, the base is the same. We write the base and then we subtract the exponent. Therefore we are going to have x minus 1 minus x. Therefore here we are going to have 2. Now this 8x minus 5x, we are going to get 3x, and then this negative 3, this negative and that negative becomes positive, therefore we are going to have plus 3. Minus 3 plus 3 is 0, therefore we multiply by that. Now here we write the 3, x minus x is 0, and then we only have minus 1. But we know when you have 3 to the power minus 1, that is the same as saying 1 over 3. Therefore we can now write our final answer here, 2 to the power 3x is like we are now multiplying by 1 over 3, and then the final answer should now be 2 to the power 3x over 3. You can see this is a common fraction, and that is the answer. Please share the video with others, and don't forget to subscribe.